Hello everyone, my name is Ailey, aka curlybobofelia on YouTube, and this week's video is going to be the Draw My Life video. Many popular YouTubers have already done this video before, so I thought it would be a creative and fun idea if I can do my own version of this video. Now, I'm no artist when it comes to drawing on whiteboards. Stick men seem to be my limit, so I apologise for the state of what this video is going to be. If you can, I would love to see your video responses down below. So I've lived in Scotland all my life. My hometown is basically in the middle of nowhere. It's in the very northeast of the country and nothing really happens there. My university is a 3-hour drive away from home. When I'm at home, I live with my mum, dad and younger brother Stephen. I was born on the 24th of March 1994, 3 weeks early apparently, which is probably a good thing, as all my granddads, and that's 3 of them, have their birthdays in April. I was born at lunchtime, 1:20 in the afternoon, which explains why I'm now always hungry. From an early age, my mum always played 80s rock music at 8 AM on every weekday mornings to wake me up for school. She's still fascinated with Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, etc., so you can now understand where my fascination of Queen came from. It was in the genes. I remember fond times with my dad building Lego models. So far we have made the Eiffel Tower, the Taj Mahal and Tower Bridge. I'm happy to say that they're still up at home today, even though my 4-year-old cousin still tries to steal the pieces. My brother and I have always been close. He was always the person to talk to when I needed some space away from other people. As he's autistic, he has opened my eyes to how many disabilities exist in today's society, and thanks to him I've had experience of volunteering in groups that helps kids with disabilities, and I would love that to be part of my career in some way. I can remember primary 7 to be one of the worst years of my life. I had bad and growing toenails throughout the year, thanks Dad for that, and I remember not being allowed to go on the P7 fun trip. In that same year, my bestest friend in primary school moved away in October. I was depressed for ages and couldn't bear the fact that the friend I used to see every single day, I can now only see her every so often. But now I'm really happy to say that we're still really close today, even though we attend different universities now. I love you, Connie, you're still the best. The start of high school was a bit of a blur, but I remember being alone for most of the time. I think this had worked out in my favour because I like being independent and can now cope with being on my own. I do have amazing friends, but I do like to have my own space. In August 2008, when I first started my 3rd year in high school, I got a saxophone for the very first time. I will never forget that day when I opened the case and saw this beautiful shiny work of art lying comfortably there, waiting to be played. The rest of the day I spent trying to blow out as many notes as I can outside of the school during standard grade music. I remember annoying a lot of teachers that day, but I didn't care. A year later, I got a part in the Highland School's wind band. That first year I didn't like it that much as I was still by myself, and when I saw the big band who rehearsed in the same building, I wanted to be a part of it so badly. But when I failed to get in, I was so disappointed in myself and wanted to give up. My old teacher also told me that I didn't have the puff to play the saxophone properly, and I stupidly believed him, so I seriously doubted myself for a long time, and it was horrible. But then I got a brand new woodwind teacher who gave me the passion and the drive to play again. I was also asked to be a part in another woodwind brass group which was close by. The woman who conducted the orchestra was so welcoming and saw the potential in me, as did my new teacher. In that same time, I had a new piano teacher after leaving the one I had for many years, and she was also the person I needed to start working again. I can never thank these 3 people enough in my life, as they are the reason I got into university in the first place. Without them believing in me, I have no idea where I would be right now. I also met one of my closest friends during my 2nd year in the wind band. As we were both so socially awkward, we just connected so well. I'm glad we're still really close today, and I can't imagine not having him as my good friend. With him and many other awesome people in the music groups, I gained so much more confidence and realised that music was no longer a hobby to me. It was a necessary part of my life that can now never be taken away. Queen have been my main inspiration for music, and a year and a half ago I met other people through Tumblr and Twitter who also felt the same way about the band as I do. They have always been there for me, and I hope these friendships will last a lifetime. Freddie's my guardian angel. He will always be by my side, and I'm so grateful. During a rough time when my nana suddenly passed away, and my exams that I had to pass to get into university were fast approaching, I watched many incredible people on YouTube and finally decided to make my own videos. I know I don't have a million subscribers like Charlie is so cool like and Dan is not on fire, but I have already met such wonderful people on this site, and they have been nothing short but supportive. I now look forward to my first full year on this website, and hopefully more people will discover my channel. On September 2012, I finally moved away from home for the first time in 18 years. To go to a place I had never properly been before was the hardest thing I had ever done in my life. I'm now going through the second half of my first year at university, and I'm having such a great time. I've met so many great people already in this place, and I'm looking forward to these next few years. So that's my life in a nutshell. Basically, I'm your typical ginger, curly-haired, crazy musician who's addicted to the internet. But what I've learned throughout my life so far is no goal is too small. If you have a dream, go for it, guns blazing, be the person you want to be, and don't let anyone else stand in your way. I learned that the hard way, of course, but now I've never been happier, and it's thanks to you and many other incredible people in my life. I hope you really enjoyed this video. So many other YouTubers have drawn their lives, so please check out their versions because they're amazing. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends, subscribe if you want to see a new video from me every week, and I'll see you all next Friday. Take care everyone. Goodbye.